Good day, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm the host of Difficult People Chronicles. I'm seriously focused, Johnny, SF Johnny, back at you again with another episode. I hope you all had a beautiful week, a beautiful 4th of July. I feel like I've been away from you all for some time. I feel like, but I really haven't. It's just that I've been doing more than the norm. I had another wedding to go to last weekend. My cousin, shout out to my cousin and his beautiful wife, and it was different because it was family. So this was a different type of wedding. It was family. Haven't seen some family members in years, and it was a beautiful thing that we could come together. I'm gonna say that. Other than that, what else I had going on? Just a lot, a lot. Hanging out with my other family members and just making myself available because there's some people I haven't seen in a long time on the other side of my family, and yeah, it was just a lot. What else? And getting rest. I made a conscious decision that for the week I wasn't going to do any work, and I didn't do none. I didn't do none. Kind of felt bad, but it was needed. It was really needed. So, let me get into this message. Today's episode is the message. That is who they are. A few times within the last, I would say, month, those words have been coming to me. That is who they are. A lot of times, what's going on is that, and I'm not the only one, so that's why I'm putting it out there. I'm not the only one. You meet people who are overly nice, and they seem like they're the nicest person in the world. And then they do something for a split second. And the words that came up was, that is who they are. That is who they are. The devil is the author of lies. I always tell you that. He will create your storyline for your life. He's a manipulator. In this season, the enemy is running out of time, as we all know. So expect to find people in position who are hiding their true face, meaning that they are for evil, the devil, they are conniving, they are manipulating, they create confusion. So out of 24 hours, 17 hours they're nice, and the other 7 hours they're mean or sarcastic. And then for some people, it's out of 22 hours they're nice, and then the other 2 hours they're evil. But you're going to see it real quick. This can be a person who is in a group, or it could be two people, or it could be an individual. I'm going to give you a few examples. One example, a mother and daughter. And the daughter thinks highly of her mother. Like, my mother this, my mother that, all this other stuff. And as soon as she walk away, the mother is cheesing, and then her face changes, and then she says bad things about her daughter. That shouldn't be said. Like, if if I was her husband, I wouldn't marry her. Things like that. That's evil. And this daughter hasn't done anything to be talked about like that. Doesn't deserve it. Another example, I'm trying to give you another few examples without telling certain situations that was either told to me or that I saw. A person, say two brothers, and one brother thinks highly of the other brother. But then when the other brother walks away, the other brother says some evil things about his brother. Like, he's always going to be broke, or he's always going to have a low paying job. And he might not even be broke, you know. But that's what the brother says about him. I want y'all to understand this is that what this spirit that's operating out of these people, whether it be two people or group, it's in all of them. This spirit is in all of them, you know. So when you see one person do it to the next person, that next person will do it back to that other person. And that's what I saw. I saw one person do something foul to the next person. So I called them out on it. I say, "Yo, that's really mean. Like what you did, that's mean. That's really messed up." And then sometime later, the other person did something foul to the other person. And I said, "Yo, this is normal between y'all two? Like y'all just be all sorts of mean to each other." And then what came to me, that is who they are. That face you see, that is who they are. And I said, "Well, I'm not giving them a chance to do that to me. Not today, Satan. Mm-mm. Forget about it. Crawl in your hole and kill yourself, Satan." That's his true face. Because as soon as his brother comes back, he changes and he's like, "Yeah, my brother, I'm my brother's keeper." And he says all these nice things about his brother. And it makes you raise a eyebrow. And it's almost as if the person speaking evil don't even realize. I've seen it a few times in my life. When I first started doing a podcast, somebody said to me, well, anybody could do a podcast with an attitude. And I asked them, I said, "Are you jealous?" And the person said, "No, no, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody else." No, you weren't. You were talking about me. You like in my face. And the reason why the person changed what they said is because I called it out. I said, "Are you talking about me?" "No, no, no, no. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying. People in general, they think podcast is a big thing and da 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 and this and that." And I said, "But if you feel that way, you could do it too." You know. And that was my first encounter, because what I'm learning is that this spirit inside of people, if you are working on yourself, God is going to start to expose the true people around you. So they will say one thing, and let's say if their back is turned and they start mumbling and they'll say something else. Like they might say, "Yeah, I want to go and this and that, and yeah, we're going to have fun." And then they'll turn their back and they'll say, "I don't know what we're going over there for anyway. I can't stand that person's family." And then you say something like, "What?" And they say, "Oh, no, no, nothing, nothing. We should go and we're going to have a great time." That's their true face. That's who they are. So, whoever you see in the beginning is a cover up, because these people are operating out of evilness for a long time. Another, what was the other one? The other one was something that happened recently where a person said it was somebody inviting somebody somewhere, like a after work spot or some kind of, it was no, it was like a concert in a park, like a jazz concert in a park. This person invited another person, and what was said was, "You want to come with me to this jazz concert and such and such and such and all this other stuff." So the person was like, "Yeah, sure," and this and that. And then they said, out of the side of their mouth, "Yeah, I'm gonna want you to go because you attract all the men." And when the person was like, "What?" They said, "What?" And they said, "What?" And they said, "What?" And they were like all of a sudden they was like, "What are you talking about?" And the person was like, "I didn't say anything." Hmm. That was their true face, and that's what I had to explain to the person. That was their true face. So what I want y'all to understand is that these people during this season is going to be trying to set people up with that face. It's the spirit inside of them. It's that spirit inside of them that really don't like you. It's the spirit that says, when I'm around you, I'm gonna pretend I like you because there's something I want. But when you step away, or I turn my back, or I feel like I'm out of your presence, I get to talk freely about you. And what came to me was, that is their true face. So this word kept coming up, kept coming up. And then I would shake my head because when I'm hearing certain stories or certain situations happen, it's just like these people really think you're stupid. Really think you're stupid. They are okay with this spirit that's operating inside of them, and there's something that they want is either to use people, abuse them, or something. And it's this spirit inside of them that says, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to manipulate a situation to get you to do what I want you to do, or I'm gonna use you and you're not gonna know it, or yeah, it's that spirit inside of them. And they're okay with the spirit. Like, these people know that when they say some evil stuff about people and they're caught out there, like when I said what I said to that person, they know that they messed up, but they don't want to work on themselves. They don't. And that is their true face. That is who they are. So check out my past episodes, Two Faced, Two Faces. And I'm going to say this, be careful, because these people with these evil spirits inside of them, they will try anything. They will try anything. They will try to be with you, put a spell on you. They will try anything to get you to do what they want you to do, because there is something from you that they want. Understand, they are wolves. Don't take the bait. That's the next one. Stand on God's word, his promise. And lastly, don't be in a position to be manipulated. Meaning, if you know a person is not right, and you know what they saying is off, go to God in prayer. Let God confirm what he said to you. Or sometimes you might have that gut feeling. Go to God in prayer and ask God if what you're feeling is accurate. If it's of the Holy Spirit, if it's of your flesh. But I tell you, when I tell you, 9 times out of 10, there are people in this season that are not operating in the right spirit, and they're showing you the good face because they know if they show you evilness, you are not gonna rock with them. You don't want to be around them. You don't want to be no part of them. And they know this. So they trying to cover it up. And these people are coming in. It's either one individual, it's either two people coming as a group, coming as, sorry, they not couples, so a group of two. So they're not a couple. Or a group of people. But if you see it, don't second guess it, because it's gonna come real quick. That's who they are. Even when you question it, they'll lie. Don't second guess that quick face. That's who they are. For some people, it might be a person that you in conversation with them, y'all laughing, you think the person is supports you or is happy for you. I would say happy for you more so. And they look like, and they smiling and laughing and everything else like that. And then all of a sudden their face drops, the smile drops, and then they say something that's out of pocket. That's who they are. And those are the words that kept coming to me. That's who they are. So go to God in prayer and bind those evil spirits inside of whomever and make a conscious decision. You know, you could do bad by yourself. Trust me. Don't sleep on them. Don't think, oh, it's just something for the moment. No, because behind that face is a plan. So that's it for today. Enjoy your week. Sign up for a session. Check me out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, click the notification. And have a blessed one, y'all. Later.